hilarious if I walk in here and he's... Yep, okay, good. Good the game developers felt like checking that. I absolutely can't wait till I finish all this Dragoon stuff so I don't have to keep running down here. Actually, I'm betting I'll still have to. By the way, MMO, I have played this before, like back in 2020, but between now, first of all, this is a new account. Second of all, between then and now, I had a brain injury, so there are large chunks of this game that I do not remember. So to some degree, it is like experiencing a whole new game again. Albert. You come at a good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the heretics we pursue. They call themselves the Blood Bearers. Yeah, it should. I'm remembering how much I love being an astrologian, so... And their leaders is a man named Mathioin. He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such a transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you've borne witness to it. And it grants an individual unholy strength. I mean, of course I have, and I've also seen, you know, visions of it. I am a healer. I love healing. Originally, when I played WoW, way back when, I was a DPS cat. But they needed a druid healer for my guild and raids. So, I just learned how to be a druid tree and healed that way and realized how much I really loved it. And I've kind of, any MMO that I've played since, I've at least tried to have a healer. Tree healing, yes. Back when we were actually trees. I allowed that back in, but I mean, still. So the sanguine substance is precious. The blood bearers will have access to an abundant supply owing to their pact with Growl. That's why they have been able to offer our forces with such fierce resistance. Now, my sources tell me that the blood bearers have sighted in the Chocobo Forest. If Little Lady means to reclaim Peregrine, I believe... Yes, her name is Little Lady, and it's not because I haven't recently been watching, you know, the old Sailor Moon stuff. And don't know how to say her name. I will figure out different names for people. So I believe there she'll go. There we must. Pray, meet me in Pale Feather. We shall begin making inquiries around the settlement. New to say. Pray that we will be able to bring Little Lady home. I've played... Knights of the Old Republic, WoW, RuneScape. I didn't play RuneScape with actual multiplayer much in mind. I feel like I'm missing some. Of course, this. Guild Wars 2. I didn't do much of either of those. Elder Scrolls Online. I feel like I'm missing. Took the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that strange merchants have been acquiring goods in prodigious quantities. That seems to be the blood bearers are replenishing their stores. Well, my sister originally bought EverQuest online, but Dad made us take it back because we didn't realize it was a monthly payment system. I'm not saying my age. Could someone strike you as a suspicious? Confront him, engage his reaction. Alright, let's threaten people. Whoa! Shady merchant. It's actually called shady merchant because that's a traveling mender. Shady. I'm good at being blonde. Blind, blonde, blah, blah. Yes, English is your first language. Do you know it well? No. Shady merchant's back here. Shady merchant is being shady merchant. What are you, sea dogs? You ain't taking me alive. I wasn't planning to. I mean, I don't do PvP unless Fred really wants me to join, and it's more or less for outfits, at least. Well, actually, it's more or less if the Fred guilts me enough to go help. Oh god, dial up. Anyways, never take me alive. Well, I wasn't planning on it, so good that we both had our goals set out. One suspicious fellow I approached was an honest chocobo breeder. How fared your search? I murdered someone. I mean, I got something. Small piece of Vilium covered in arcane markings appears to be cut from a larger piece, possibly a page from a stolen poem. Attacked by a false merchant? You say you found this sliver of parchment upon the man? It bears a message ciphered in a manner favored by heretics. Thankfully, I am versed in it. There's to be a meeting short ways south of here. Let's go there at once. Do not have flying in this area. I have it in the other area. I don't have it in this area. Got it at the beginning of the stream. Because that's how I, anything that involves a quest that, like, I feel like, especially the blue quests, should be seen on stream. I kind of do. Actually, probably going to do most of the quests on here. Ooh! Red chocobos. Are those comet chocobos? No, they're coarser. Oh, dead bodies. Think the Fury, we were not too late. I think we were kind of too late, but I mean, it's relative, isn't it? You good, girl? Ishnai, why are you here? Why is Sir Albert here? Rest assured your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Ishnai could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? I'm fine, it will pass. No, it won't! Now I suspect it was Mathion who led you here. Can I turn into my white mage and or astrologian and heal you? No? Thank you for not recognizing any of my other classes either. As you can see, he and his blood bearers shall trouble the Holy See no more. Even self-imposed exile, you think of duty. But now that you have reclaimed Peregrine, there's no need for further deception. Come with us back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you, except she won't, because... Sorry, but I cannot. I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Did you turn into a dragon? Did you turn into a dragon? Did you turn into... Do you feel like you are unworthy to go back because you turned into a dragon? Why? What has happened to you? The little lady I knew never forsake her people. She would never turn her back on her nation. Please understand, I wish with all my heart to return home, but I have no choice. I was correct. I have partaken of dragon blood. Everybody in Ishgard who has Ishgard lineage has partaken of it. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the foul substance down my throat. Alone have mercy. Then you... I have already turned. I am a werewolf. Therefore, leave me to my pain and suffering. Oh, sorry. Were I to set foot in Ishgard, I would be charged with heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. But know well But you know as well as I how the Inquisition works. Should I be declared a heretic, suspicion like that is to fall upon my parents as well, and I will not allow that to happen. Fun. Full well do I understand your plight, but what do you tend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Weird dragon, yes. Perish the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, it shall not be in vain. As this eye has shown us, a dragoon needs no barriers to do what is right, and I know full well what I must do. On my lance, I swear to hunt down Growl Growl and end his reign of terror. And yes, his name is Growl Growl right now. Thank you, Ishnai, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me accept my fate. That's not what I was trying to do! See, Albrecht, this is why I said that I should not be a teacher! God! Nobody listens to me! I asked you this once before, but I shall ask you again. Please take care of my comrades and my father. I mean, here I was earlier in the stream turning into Anakin and murdering all of Nidahogg's, you know, children and wife and consort and in their homes. No matter how I searched, I find no words to stop her. For now, let's return to the observatorium. So we're just gonna leave the bodies here. Hey, Chocobo. I'm betting you're an omnivore, kind of like, you know, chickens. Don't eat the metal in the armor. You know, pick around it. All right. Teleporting. Believe it or not, okay, this is coming from someone whose sister raises chickens. No, we aren't country. What are you saying? Yes, I live in Alabama. Shush, 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 shush. One of the things she raises, she has some of the eggs for her to multiple different breeds, for her own family to have. But also, she sometimes takes a bunch of chicken eggs and raises the chicks, and then sells them off to farms that want them. And it is legal within this, just barely outside the city limits to have chickens, so it's not like... I got this from, it's the Auspicious Kamui. Yeah, it's, I talked to the Moogle person because I had enough of these things, I think, to buy it. Yeah. They're in all the towns. Yeah. And I was about to rip my hair out with hearing the Chocobo theme song. I mean, I love my Chocobo. I named my Chocobo Boko. I am a Chocobo person. But there's only so much of the Chocobo theme song I can take. Made my way back here and recalled the words little lady once said to me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight. I know, it's almost like a hunter being changed into a werewolf. Oh no! She'll have to figure it out on her own. I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Yet, cruel though her fate is, we must make the best of the hand we have dealt. And I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon blood, little lady has come to harbor a power of dragons. If she can but master this power, she may well have a fighting chance against Growl Growl. It is not so different from harnessing power of the eye, I believe. Alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself have witnessed, dragon blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. Do you apply that logic to people who are amputees? Or scarred? Badly? Will little lady be able to conquer the dragon that is aroused within her? No, not. But we must believe in her and lend her our strength, and she'll surely be lost. Only we're people, yeah. Pray resume your training once more, Ishnai, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart. For next time we meet, it'll be to confront the dragon Growl Growl. Feeling thrusts. Oh, okay. We're gonna figure it out. Alright. Hoorah! But what was I saying about chickens? Oh, you know one of the things that you do with chickens, to help make sure, well, first of all, they can drown in their own water bowl, if that says anything about chicks. So you actually have to have the water bowl, a flat water bowl, and have rocks, little pebbles along the bottom so that they can use it to stand up on and lean over. Little pebbles. Yeah. Chickens are smart. I don't know. I shouldn't say much because I have scars all over my body from when one of the roosters, when I was helping take care of them while they were out of town, absolutely wrecked me. Absolutely. Like, these are deep scars. Those spurs are holy fuck. But one of the other things she does to help make sure that they, protein-wise, is some of the eggs that the adult hens hatch. I mean, they don't hatch, they're not fertilized. She actually cooks them up and gives them to the chicks because it has the kind of nutrients that they need. I know that seems like kind of like cannibalism, but I mean, maybe. Like, animals don't eat their own kind in the wild anyways when they... Oh, right, I'm going back to this. No, I think I got 12 overall. Got like deep, almost in the bone kind of levels on my arm where the spur got in. And yeah, but 12 overall. Arm, right below the wrists. Hip. Because I was leaning over and filling the water bowl for them. Nasty bugger. And he came at me. And oh right, now I remember. Anyways, it's like, where am I going again? Oh, ADHD? You have that? No. Oh, you have autism too? Yeah, God. Hey, I heard you have a good combination of mental problems. I know, right? But yeah, chickens are, people call chickens scared, like you're scared as a chicken, has never actually had chickens. Where their dogs are more, one of their dogs is more afraid of the chickens than the chickens are of them. And that's a German Shepherd mix.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
Relatively.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
You had the two Azure Dragoons, not just the Warrior of Light. I have other titles. And one of those more important here.
Wonderful tidings.
Murder? Why is he telling them when I'm... Okay, I was gonna say, why am I not telling him? Estinian, why are you saying... Why are you leaving the autistic person to explain in this situation?
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
That's what you got out of that? That's what you...
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
Do you think that'll stop them? Do you think bad Pope...
What if the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures?
Oh, we'll just continue to lie to people.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
You know, humans being humans.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question.
I mean, and?
If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
Oh, we're equal! Cool!
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Everybody want some punch? Fruit punch! I have it right here! Bad joke, bad.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Can you wash that armor that isn't bloodstained?
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Oh, everything will be fine.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
Me! Because of me! I'm main protagonist! Me! Because fuck the bureaucracies! I mean, sorry.
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
I've seen worse.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
Yeah, they'll just find another common enemy to be united against. That's how this works. The terror state does not end because we'll continue finding terror.
But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
Vive la Revolution! Because everybody's name here is French, we'll do it French Revolution style! Get out the guillotine! Let's go!
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Bye, Lincoln.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
Hi, sweetie.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
I didn't see you try and stop him.
I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve.
Almost makes me want to, like, listen in the background. I know I can't play it on here because, you know, copyright claim strikes is listening to my, phone, start listening to Les Miserables, but hey.
We must not think of
I'm
ways
not a
to
nerd.
hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
Heresy!
You cannot mean...
I mean, I'm good at...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Yay! Violence! He's a sweetie. And hot.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
Well, are you the wrong ears? I mean, you're currently right next to me. Do you want to continue being the wrong ears?
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
What is he, a bastard son? Wait. Wait!
Lies and slander.
What?
Forgive me, what rumors
Jon Snow?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh, Jon Snow, cool. Except he's cooler.
Senior clergy are not permitted
Sir
to marry
Emmerich
and
is.
sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Catholic Church. Sorry.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
I mean, can't you see the resemblance? Wait, you haven't seen it. You weren't there to see them in the same room when I decided to show up in a bathing suit just to fuck with them in that scene.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood,
You
affording
sure
us
about that?
time to mount a rescue.
Slay the tower, the spire, stay the... That joke was ruined by me. Every single time. Slay the
Bastard
spire.
or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope.
For peace.
If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
I almost had a moment of doing Babylon 5. This is our best... the opening prologue every single time. Oh my god, I want to go
Hear,
back and
hear.
watch that again.
The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Shh, my sweet child. My memory has brought back to what happens. Stay here, sweetie, please.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
Don't expect him to be. He is a bastard son also.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever. And we may be his only hope.
Obi-Wan.
There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
I think he's already proud of you, sweetie. Also, don't make a Feanor promise. I can't protect him. Stop looking at me like
Even
that.
you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I mean, were you expecting me, main protagonist, not to say yes? I don't understand
I thank you all
survival.
for your support.
I don't understand, you know, life expectancy. I don't look that far. Alright, let's see if the manservant has anything to say. We're gonna work our way through. We are terrified to learn of the events below. While ourselves had no reason to fear, many of the servants, myself included, still have family in the Foundation. Justinian. Of all the people, he should know better. I know, right? Far be it for me to criticize a man for his blind idealism, but he might at least have pretended to consider another course. Oh, you poor child. If we must risk the fortunes of our house to bring this truth to light, then so be it. But are you truly prepared to do this, to face Heaven's ward in a battle if you must? I made this joke early when I started this expansion, is for the longest time I didn't realize it was Heaven's ward since it was all together, and my mind continuously read it as Heaven's sword. So, I mean, that probably says enough about my reading comprehension ability. I'm full glad to see the chaos of our streets quelled, but for a time we fear it might spread to the pillars. Yeah. Me, why I'm a humble, nothing else. Well, it seems like it fits. It just feels like it fits. Does that just... Have no fear, father. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. And I promise you, we shall prevail. Please, please, no, my baby, please! I am so short. I mean, that's me in real life anyways, but I mean... Oh, the running joke! When I was standing next to Radabon, the general, and I was like sitting there going, literally he's like, oh, you can be my, what, left arm or right arm? I'm like sitting here going, I'm literally almost the size of your entire arm, if that says anything about how short I am. And when I stood next to his model, I was making a joke on it, but oh my god! It's almost true! Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear not will be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must need to recruit others to our cause. I am the shortest kitty that could ever be kitty. Not the shortest dragon, however. Has any of this changed? Dialogue changes. The Lord of Commander needs us, and we need him now. Must act. But must we risk the fortunes of our house to bring the truth to light? Then so be it. But are you truly prepared to do this? To face... Yep. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Thought the Lord Commander wiser than this. I mean, I might have a problem with being too idealistic, too. Adversary acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. Like who are almost all bunny. I'll say, my servant is a bunny boy. He's adorable. I'm so happy that they actually, the developers were like, and Rothgard. They actually added female. They're actually adding female Rothgar. Because I can remember them like saying, oh, they didn't want to waste time and resources on making male bunnies, and the developers were like, we'll do it on our own time. And that dedication, damn. Cute little twink boys. How are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Walk up to the front doors. Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. Hello! Hi! I'm here! I'm here! Also, Sid's here. We can jump from above. You're correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortemps and Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the Revolution. Viva la Revolution! Remote to reside within the broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Asgardians who opened the gate of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drive them to such deeds, they might be well persuaded to assist Sir Elmic's rescue, knowing the truth that he would lay bare. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? Oh, let me actually start listening to that. Such is my hope, Master Alphon. I would have you and Ishnai reach out to them. Why me, though? Yep, fight song. You hear the people sing. Here it is. Get this phone. Might be singing this while we're doing the dungeon, which is coming up. I don't remember the dungeon that much, but I remember thinking that it was pretty, and it was one of my favorite ones just to linger in. As a Temple Knight, a sworn servant, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries. I have to do it. Revolutionaries. Okay, my thanks. Estinian, will your brothers heed your command if we order them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They'll gladly watch and wait while the Highborns fight among themselves. Whoa! How very wise. Ishnai, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Taru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. After all, way back when, it was coffee houses. Phone, what are you doing? Oh, don't tell me my earphones finally gave out. There is sadness here. Damn. Alright. Well, it made it through a karaoke. Checking something. Go to the Forgotten Night. Running. Taru! What news from the front? Or not so front, I mean, yeah. It would seem that the Forgotten Knight was spared the worst of the early chaos. I mean, who would want to, ruin their area of drinking? Bad place to do that for a revolution. Ishnai, Fano, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. We'll be fine. We faced off worse. Literally. And you, Tataru? Asking for, yeah, absolutely. And they haven't even, Sorry, I'm having there's a storm where I am, and everything is being as wonderful as it can be during a storm in the south during summer. How do you manage to scare chaos in the streets? Well, I mean, she's small. Gillibra. Oh, right. Gilby! Or what did I name him? Gib. I named him Gib! The others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? I mean, we murdered things. Huge. You're not serious. What was Sir Aomlik thinking? I mean, the way you two talk with him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyways, I've heard rumors of people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much of use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. Sounds like a perfect person. A queer moniker if I've ever heard. No, it is not! A mongrel literally means a mixed blood. Mongrels are not full-bred. Child, go to your corner now. Thought you were growing up just fine, but no. We'll make the easier question to find. Come, let close aid. Whee! I had a moment where I was like, oh crap. I was like, no wait, I'm not in battle. The fall still is bothering me. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, all of us, we're all of us dogs down here. Well, I'm quite sure the mongrel will hear us asking about him. As the games have us do. What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. Hey, what? Timmy fell down the well? Isn't that an old joke? Yes! Still making it? Yes. I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Well done, kid. Well done. 10 out of 10. At first, the people here were a bit standoffish, but with a little effort and a lot of parley, I was able to make plenty of friends. Then why weren't you doing it? Not a single shred of info, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. I never doubted! How dare you insult her? If you haven't yet, you should learn the Mandeville art of parley. Yeah, I need to do that quest line. I don't know if it'll be... I don't stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm not sure during this week whether I will be off for my oldest nephew's black belt test, so... And Wednesdays are usually Monster Hunter World with another streamer, Haru Tan. So, and one time this week I need to finish the Genshin event on stream, but most likely I'll do the event and then switch back over to Final Fantasy, but hey. But the Mandeville is the quest in Uda that I need to start. So long as you stick to the topics you know well. For example, the other day discussing the copper ore market with this gentleman. You're telling an autistic person how to have a conversation with somebody. Just give me the, like, BioWare conversation trees, and I will memorize those, and then pray that they actually follow them. Or at least, to some degree, follow what I can, you know, input into the program of, this will still fit kind of in what they're saying. Frustrated though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the broom, why not go and say if Gib knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he is more forthcoming than the others. Tataru's been the one that's literally been the barkeep person this entire time. This is like me walking up to, like, somebody I met twice. 3 times. And saying, hey, do you want to buy some death sticks? We have some death sticks here. Want to buy them? Trust me, I'm not with the feds. I'm not CIA, feds, or anything like that. No, I'm not with the mafia either. What do you think? Fellow kids. Youths. Dustin. You know, people long for sympathetic ear, but they need to know that that comes with tight lips. Discretion, Ishnai, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. Of course, because this is how these games work. However, there's a hunter up at the Crozer who owns me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me, agreed? Spices of life. Herbs. You gonna smoke them if you have them? I don't have them. I never have them. One second. Hi, you have anything? Hello, good miss. Despite the recent disturbance, suspicious usual at the Crozer. Our merchants peddle purpose? What are you two doing here? Are you messing up our plans? Are you telling people that you shouldn't be telling because you apparently are a big gossiper? Yeah. My lord! That leer's unbecoming. At me? He calls me old girl! I know he's not into, like, MILFs like me. Even though I will stab him in his sleep for calling me an old girl all the time. I heard the tales they're telling in the street. Lady Iceheart, infamous leader of the heretics, a ravishing beauty. I'm gonna cut off your dick first before I stab you to death. They say your hair is as white as ice. I wonder what the color of the hair. Alright, my boy, you're still here. Fancy that. So, your Gibbs errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always. Right. Anyways, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through to account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Right. I, the Dragoon. The Azure Dragoon. Stiff? Well, are you gonna hand them over or not? The nameless floor is not pleasant enough to suggest this. The pleasant enough scent to suggest it's most likely not poisonous. That's not how herbs work. That's not how it works. I mean, tomatoes are a part of the deadly nightshade family, believe it or not. That's the reason why you get sick if you eat the leaves and the vines. Just because, and the tomato smells fine, it's just everything else that's bad for you. So, I mean, yeah, smells fine, everything's okay. I had the thought to do it, a few other spices that can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stirs the heart of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. I'm running out of room for shit. I need to go. Well, first of all, I need to level up the stuff to make it high enough level. I am awake. Am I? I don't know. Noble indiscretions. Now that I think of it, there's a woman I know who is rather fond of this blend. Euretha is her name. She resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some house or another, I forget. Anyways, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Wine takes... as someone who totally didn't, you know, brew wine in her dorm room on a dry campus, I think it takes longer than a minute. Well, this is the one that you've had for a while of the wine. And I said nothing, by the way. You heard nothing. I'm feeling no his son's true Shire. Oh, by the way, I was listening. Does this conversation have any other thing? Nope, but a moon. She's with her child. Okay. Conversation between those people who have been there the entire time by which I've been running back and forth. Hi, hon. Street. Yeah. I'm here, Ritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Nobody knows me, please. This wine cooled after its first mulling and allowed to sit for a fourth. Yeah, okay. For a second mulling a second time with a freshly muslin bag of spices. Okay, so yeah. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame he was taken by that baron. He was a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation which she felt. But she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not uncommon occurrence, but it was with I guess, Hyder, that made it so much more. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets, like so much refused. After he returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Gosh, it feels like a lifetime ago. Well, I mean, being that her life ended, that was a lifetime ago. I hate to be, you know, that kind of person. Except I am actually quite enjoying it now I think about it. Anyways. Hate to be a bitch, but I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm not exactly hating it. Thank you so much for the follow, MMO. I appreciate, hun. Must escape into the wild late at night for you. I hope you sleep well, and I hope your day goes well. I normally don't stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, though my obsession with this game has caused me to stream on days I normally haven't, but I'm going to be good this week. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when his seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the woman and her children who live it, though. But yeah, I hope you have a good night, hun. Or day, or whatever it is where you are. Held apart. Gilb's face is a mask, but needs something old and bitter. Even the petulant can appreciate wine from Pittance. Big Apple conference tomorrow. Fun! Hey. Get to hear about new things that are amazing. I never will have the money to get. Appreciate wine to wine. Take Ciarfox, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. That down, but hey, I heard you get lost easily. Yes. Ah, there we are. Dog gonna show up soon. Alon's blessing upon you, miss. A gift for me? Twice. Okay, same thing. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found the time to help me tend to those even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even so, she had to start fending for herself. I remember the day she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. I shall raise a glass in their memories tonight. Goodness. Okay, phone. The broom. Running, running, running back and forth. She was a remarkable woman, Ishnai. After everything she forced to endure, she remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Hey, you could have just told me this instead of running around. I mean, I guess it's the... This is the look of a man waiting his words with greatest care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us. It divides us in the end. It's a legacy of our parents, Ishnai. We can't escape, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Cool. I'm quite sure. Just okay, game. If we're gonna play this on how to, you know, make friends and influence people. One. So looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or do you spot someone specifically? I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Huh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you aren't of the broom. Do you think I'd just tell you if you asked nicely? No, but word will get out that I am asking for her. Does that count? Does it? Bounce, 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 bounce. If see if you had anything different to say. Have you made any progress this night? What are you expecting? Yes, I am main protagonist, but it currently isn't working. Our mongrel was born of an Elzen nobleman and a Hyrule maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that our striking features are known to us, mayhap we only need to remain vigilant. Like she's right outside the door, watching us, staring at us. This isn't creepy. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out in the open. Perhaps we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Ishnai. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. No, it'll be fine. I'll be there. It'll be fine. Anyone who hurts her will be murdered slowly and painfully. With me laughing manically. should you gone? Try looking for her over there, yes. Gaze over your streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Game, cool. You must be around here somewhere. Think you have no luck either? I would have told you. I'm sorry, I forget I said anything! Wait, down there, is that Tataru? Those men are chasing her, quickly! Ishnai after them! Why do you have to say quickly? They're already dead. They just don't realize it yet. You'd think you'd been here this long, you'd remember where things are.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I don't know. Where do you think you're going, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
The Tops, yes.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
Oh, I guess my phone's not gonna work again. Okay. Scared the shit out of me.
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
You shall not pass. Okay.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Ew.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, we're calling off on a child. Hot. I mean...
Hilda!
Hi.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
Hot.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
I don't know. How about... What do we do to deserve you? I don't care much for my story about Withered Cane. The Withered Cane. For once, it seems the fate are smiling upon. No, you game developers. Had the ruffians forced their hand, I do not think would have ensued. I mean, death, whatever it is you gotta say, just say it. Got my eye on you. Cool. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private. The Forgotten Night, I say. You take a stroll through the room and remind yourself how good you've got it. I swear, you people. Believe it or not, in the Victorian era, they used to do tours of the poor areas, you know, the rich, just so they could see how the poor lived. I kid you not. I can't feel the pain in my arm anymore. I can't feel much of anything. Is that good, right? Yeah, yes. If you're nervous, you could try parlaying with them on our behalf. Don't ask the autistic person to do this. They're gonna ask the autistic person to do this. Mayhaps they're interested in techniques on working lone logs. Or maybe the tale of the cursed Gladys. Oh, I know, the legendary skillet. Everyone loves that one. I think it's best if you take the lead. No! I just stand there and move my lips. I don't hear you say anything, actually. Iron blood. Oh, he's kind of hot too. Know when to get out.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yes. In so many words.
Hey? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
I know, right?
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
Viva la Liberté!
What in the hells?
Ball didn't learn how to dodge.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh, another Kari bear! You know, I let another Kari bear free yesterday on Genshin. The poor boy. You aren't a poor boy. I'm gonna stab you repeatedly.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do.
Get over here. I feel stabby.
Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
Uh-huh. Can we stop letting him
I
monologue and
reckon
kill him?
Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
But, bad.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered.
There's not a corner. Literally, you could go down the stairs.
Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Why are we allowing... Anyways, murder. Oh, good that it's keeping up with me on this. Anyways. I don't think I did this correctly. Ah! I didn't set up the bar correctly! Ah!
Right there!
Fawn, you better hear me through this! I did not set up my bar correctly because I forgot that I gotta do it sick! Boy, I might stop calling you boy if you manage to, heal me out of this. Also, Asuna works. Asuna is a thing. Boy, as a healer. I really don't care what you say, sir.
You disgust me.
I found Moogles more entertaining than you. Actually, I always find Moogles entertaining, except when they're not doing busy quests, making me do busy quests. Oh, wait. You, healer! I know how to PvP this. Healer, bye. Can we stop burning the Can we stop burning the stones down? I mean, I know that, Smoky Bear and all this other stuff, but I think they at this rate, the fire might be, having problems here. Hi. Alphino, I'm gonna believe that you can heal me through this. Oh! Parsifal! Woo! Hi, sweetie! Thank you for the save!
With us. Halone, guide my sword!
Filthy rats!
No, he has a healer again. Hi, healer. How are you? Have a death wish? Cool. Good. Alphino, do not fail me, Alphino. I believe in you. I believe that you've grown up enough to be a healer. Now, fucking heal. You've had enough character development to finally reach the healer stage. Now stop being an anime bitch healer and do the, MMO healer thing. Nope. Rule that goddamn battlefield. Cheering him on.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Bravo, bitch.
Enough!
Who taught you to fucking... Also, that was a good jump, but also, why did you yell so that he would know that you were there? You know I'm a dragoon.
Lucky bastard.
I'm an Azure dragoon that everybody sees to forget. I could jump up there and grab him.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Necessary casualties. Also, you allowed him to Batman him way out of it.
Come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Okay, more murder. Cool!
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number.
Ah, that's enough.
The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Murder, murder.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I mean, I tend to follow the path of most Paragon, except when I don't.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Both of you are hot. Sorry, that was just...
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
Yes, yes he can be. Seems to have all three of us women wrapped around his finger on getting us to join lost causes.
Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our
basically
betters.
following him around on a leash with his Crystal Braves bullshit.
If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Viva Valero-san! And then... Yeah, I never liked him, not since his days as an Inquisitor. He took far too much pleasure in his work. Time is of the essence, Ishnai. I will talk to every single one of you when I want to, Harishafat, and I'm gonna keep you alive as long as I can! We must keep moving quickly before they discern our intent. First, Sir Grinox and Polikraban, then this Capybara. Capybara! He's Capybara now! I mean, makes you wonder, are all the Knights of the Heavens Ward this bad? Yes. Look at me if you're everything they say. How in hell do you do that thing with the other thing? I only have one weapon. What are you saying I'm pulling the other weapon from? Oh, you didn't give that. You didn't have to give that highborn scum what for. That's a sight for sore eyes. That was. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly murder him repeatedly. I guess. I had not reckoned the Temple Knights' involvement, not as enemies at any rate. I mean, more bodies for the throne. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Not particularly. I think it's quite evident. Because that's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. I mean, that's what I just said. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well-bred. Hell, some of the mothers were cast out after a sport of fun, same as mine. Same story as old as time, and we're the ones sick of hearing it. That's just why we took up arms. Not that we meant to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us. I'll allow, like them at House Hill in there, because you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. No. Okay, come on. Some of them sometimes have different things, so. Yep, okay. Get with it. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See in the high houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing the gates for the heretics is just that nonsense. It's you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckon it was your beloved Sir Aramis doing it first. But I heard how he lost his head. My best guess would be the Heaven's Ward. That way they had the perfect excuse to go door to door throughout the room, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heaven's Ward's scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die still is cast, so what's the plan? Murder! Murder! We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Lowborn knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. But it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they would be unable to join the defense of the vault. Huh? Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye, but can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send the word, because you won't be getting a second chance at this. I never am, except when I do, which the Echo allows me to. But we're not talking about that right now. It's decided. To the vaults. The Archbishop must be held to counter. Down with the Pope! Murder the gods! Down with the theocracy! And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Wrong accent for that one. One chance only. One chance, one opportunity. Okay. Gods help me, I think we might just do this. I mean... I take down gods. I take down governments. I will take down everything! You see the way she wielded that weapon of yours? Maybe I should get one for my own protection. What happens if we win? We have cake. Yes, that's an old meme. Shut up. You seriously mean to attack the vault then, do you? As in charge and screaming and swinging steel. Bloody hells. Well, I plan on actually doing it as my healer, so I'll be swinging cards and challenging everybody to duels. With allies such as these, we cannot fail. My sweet child! Anyways. Hi! I'm wearing less clothing as a healer, but that means that I'm better. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. You say apprehend, but I mean, I'm not making promises he'll be alive. We'll therefore divide our forces into two parties. Estini and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Ha and Master Alphino. For this plan to succeed, you'll need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even until the Archbishop's private chambers. Ew. Ew! What will I see there? When the Heaven's Wards realize your intent, they will fly to their master's sides, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights are loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you're within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Eric and confront the Archbishop together. Everything clear with their duties? Then let us do what we must be done. Yes, I do have Do You Hear the People Sing repeated on my phone that I'm listening in my ears so that I won't be singing it during the entire, you know, dungeon or anything. Like a fucking nerd. Where's your Cossack? Oh wait, you aren't a seminarian. Huh? Oh. I don't think I've been in the cathedral. Huh. Anyways. I would be lying if I said the idea of drawing my blade in the vault does not give me pause. But a knight lives to serve, and there's no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. If I must brandish the sword and shield in the hallowed halls to do so, then so be it. My baby! But seeing we must again come to blows with the Heaven's Ward. I was expecting it. We emerged from trial by combat relatively unscathed, but I pray we are a match for the whole order. I've killed the Great Worm. Kinda. I'm fine. The others are in position, Mistress Ishnai. I send word once you and your party have entered. I don't know who you are. I love that the two of you are with me. Woo! Also, we're too stupid to jump over the railings. Make clear. We're not in a hurry. We're just not gonna jump over the fences. All right, Hoshfont, let's go. Why did I do that for him? He's not the DPS. Ah. Hey, I think you've been playing a Dragoon too long again. Oh, Banneret. It's the actual title of a rank, not like a person's name, Temple Banneret. Oh, right. You hear the people singing the song. That's too low, Register. So gonna try. Do not be slaves again. Or I'll pick my own. I don't... See, the thing is, just jump over these! Come on! We're not in a hurry or anything. Nobody's in trouble. Nobody's trying to escape. Join in our crusade, who will be strong and stand with me. Arcade, is there a world you long to see? Free. Hi, Anubis. Singing the song of angry men. Yes! Mommy's singing. I know you don't like it sometimes. Not to be slaves again. You want pets. Of course you want pets now. Moves the beating of the drums. About to start when tomorrow comes. Auditor. Poor Auditor is being stuck in the fight! What did he do today? You know, I was supposed to be auditing, you know, files and all this other stuff, and they made me fucking go against the Warrior of Light. I mean... I just crunched numbers. What are you doing to me? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. You missed. Person with gun, you missed. It was a fucking cannon and you fucking missed. Remember, it is the music of people who will not be slaves again. And the beating of the heart echoes the beating of the drum. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? The fight will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? Think of a people who will not. I forgot how short this song is.
Something special.
Stop. Stop. The Archbishop before it's too late. Sorry, I didn't know this is. Go ahead and read through this. We must stop the Archbishop before it's too late. For friends and countrymen, here to delay us, no doubt. There's no time. We must force our way through them. I mean, we could jump over the fences, but yeah. We seem to be unable to do that. The beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. Start when tomorrow comes. I'm guessing there's a... Yeah, I remember liking the architecture in this area a lot. People singing the song of angry men. Is the music of people who will not be slaves again. Beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. You join in our crusade, who will be strong and stand with me beyond the... Affidel. Hi! It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart Oh, this is far from over. It's not your only form. Nope, it is not your only form. I'm sure it's more than power. Best you know your lives are forfeit. Oh, sorry. Should not be reading the thing right here. Sorcery is this. Don't be disheartened, my friend. What the fuck do I do with that? Oh. I have to heal him up. Okay, cool. One of those, what the fuck did I do that? Gotta heal him up. Unless I'm able to... God. What the... Is this doing it by the timing of it? Screams! Screams are involved! Screams are involved! I mean, I survived. I just ran. That's all I did. Holiest of holy. I mean, I hope you're not thinking me.
Away with you!
Do you hear the people singing the song? Okay. And I can't. I just healed him through it. that set up. I'm going right here. What's this? What's this? What's this? Where you're gonna stop? Okay, that's where you're jumping. Okay. Bitch, you missed! Proceeds to hit me repeatedly. This is... Bitch! Bitch! How did he transform into that monstrosity? I fear we have little time to ruminate, come my friends. Bitch ran away. Bitch, you had better get back here. What sorcery is this? Don't be disheartened, my friends. We must give it our all. I trust you know your lives are forfeit. I mean, I never quite understood my life in the first place, so I mean, sitting there saying, oh, it's forfeit. Am I going the right way? Where am I going? Oh, there. Ah, I'm not blind. But the friar is involved with this. Friar Tuck would be very unhappy. What, you think I'm gonna be distracted by a chest and it's gonna be a trap? You're completely correct on that, but it wasn't a trap, so HA! Give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people sing? Sing the song of angry men. Is it the... my front there? Shiny? Gonna regret, but it's shiny. Ew. Alright, statues. Have at it. Have at me. Girl.
Away with you!
The fuck black magic was that? Alphino, get back here where I can heal you. Itchin'. You join in our so pretty. Alright. Being distracted. As you do. Oh. Hi, there are people in my palace, get them out. There are people in my viewing. Well, violent people. They're disturbing my enjoyment of this region. Cool. So, who rides the other? Not asking. For any, random reason. I mean, do the Black Knights ride, the Knights, or the Black Knight, the Knights ride the Black Knights, or the White Knights, or whatever? Also, cool design, but I mean... like Gundams. Cool design, but I mean... militarily. That thing. Statues, they're alive? They would turn the vault itself against us? Yes. Oh, you! Rest of y'all can go ahead. I have a nice meeting I need to have with them. I mean beating. I mean same thing.
I'll cut you to pieces!
How do you say that? Tested it once before, we should do so again. I know, right? I wasn't expecting you to. You're a bitch. You'd rather use sorceries. Do you? You sure? We also have the technology, your point is? Hyperdimensional. Oh no, he's breaking the fourth wall. Oh no, he's breaking the fourth wall. Oh god, that's what he meant by breaking the... Hey, I used Sir Crest on that. That shouldn't have done anything. Come on, get over here so I can heal your wounds.
Bear witness!
What if I'm blind? Does that still make me bear witness? No. He's playing with portals! He's playing with portals! He's lured the portals!
Away with you!
Away with you!
I had you. Did you? Did you? Well, time is on our side. This title is a Knight of Heaven. Sword is well earned. You fought well, my friend, but our mission is far from. Yeah, because they keep on being pussies and running away, not letting me kill them properly. That's a lovely setup. I'm not gonna.
I shall show you something special.
Moons. Black Nebula. All the king's horses and all the king's men. Ashafont better back together again. At the tomorrow come, will you join in our crusade?
Away with you!
Be strong and stand with me. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you want to see? Shiny, 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 shiny. There's no sign of the Archbishop. He cannot be much further. Really, the delay of like trying to go to bed, you know, you said we were looking for his bed chambers. Think about this for a second. You have to go through all this bullshit, unless he like has a teleporter thing, to get to his bedroom. I mean, that.
Come!
I mean, this teleport is kind of canon in this kind of thing for adventurers, but I'm not sure where that stands for most common folk, though. Actually, I subtly need to use the restroom. 1 second, y'all. Please don't attack me while I'm gonna hit suddenly. I'm gonna be dick the YouTube part right here. End it. Alright, I'm back. Curiosity. I love that the friar one is not a healing one. Alright. Hi, I've been needing to murder things more. You shall go no further. Sorry, I wasn't listening. You're about to summon these gargoyles, aren't you? These gargoyles look specifically placed. Morgan or whatever from gargoyles would be very, very impressed. Oh, she did say we almost had him dead, but I mean, apparently can't kill her before.
I shall show you something special.
Oh. Gargoyles, I should expect nothing less from the vault's defenses. I mean, I'm just surprised that lady hasn't started moving. Oh, nothing showing down there? Damn. Capybara sitting in the old gum tree. So he's a drink of the something he. Laugh, Kookaburra laugh. King of the jungle he. Laugh, Kookaburra laugh. Aww. You put him in water and he gets bigger. Little bitch.
Filthy rats!
Release! Focus. Release!
Fire!
Be done with you!
I mean, no. Yo, what's that? Oh, you get away from each other?
I have my pride.
I mean, you have a lot of things. I'm just... What's going on? All the king's horses!
Away with
Sickness must be purged!
I shall show you something special.
Please don't. Not with him. I mean, we can do it together, but I mean... Not something special. Fire, fire, fire!
Be done with you!
We get away from each other? Okay. Back here, y'all. Bitch is fleeing again. Oh.
And now the final curtain!
Maybe I should have held off on... Nope!
This shall be a mercy.
Is it?
I shall show you something special.
You disgust me.
Away with you!
I should have done it quicker. Cool. I am going to keep
Sickness must be purged.
that in my back pocket. Next time this happens, if it happens next time, I mean, God. The horses are on fire!
Bear witness!
Sickness must be purged. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you!
Run. Move that direction. Yabate!
Sickness must be purged.
Kneel, bitch. You. What? No. A curtain, this shall be a mercy. Technically, that would be... I'll have to move those back over. Cool. I don't want to walk through that. I don't wanna.
Our power! How can this be?
'Cause you're a bitch! Now lay the fuck down. Grovel.
Hold back!
Get back here, bitch! 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 Oh, good timing.
Father, please!
She didn't care about you.
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Yeah, we just allowed him to walk all the way up the fucking stairs.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Sure, whatever. Oh, boy.
Look out!
I went to the school of not learning how to dodge. I can heal him! And that's probably the only blood we're probably gonna see for a bit. You, I will cut you up slowly. Just stop staring! I am literally in a healer mode!
Go.
I am...
Asisla awaits.
I'm literally astrologian. I can heal him! We can save him!
Lord Orchafon!
I just can't, game! You only act like our classes are important when they aren't. Yeah, let the boy heal him. Let the boy heal him. I am literally Warrior of Light.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
Then let me! Good night, sweet prince. There's nobody else wants to do. Fuck!
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Boy! Literally, I will die and respawn in a crystal. Why?
Oh, do not look at me so.
You know, if you weren't hurt, I'd be hitting you.
A smile better suits a hero.
Bitch, an alive friend better suits a hero too. Ever think of that? Also, don't tell me how to feel! Hey, baby. Hey. Also, I'm a fucking healer! Did I yell that loud enough? Move these things around. Around with things. I just don't really want to rebuy things, you know? Being so Virgo woman. What does that look like? Ew, I'm gonna get rid of that anyways. Ew. I like the top, I don't like the bottom. I know not what to say. Tell the others that they're gathered at the Fort Tomps Manor. If you're expecting me to say anything, you're shit up a creek other than screaming. The screaming is saying something, right? I mean, it's not actual words, but it is making a sound. Also, I'm gonna hit, Amaric for thinking that this would be fucking okay. Others are, please. Unhappy cat is unhappy.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
That knight was your son, sir. And you're among friends and family. You don't have to act brave.
Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
Yeah, that I didn't heal him. Goddamn veteran healer over here, and
shall not be forgotten.
Except when it is.
Bye.
Oh, Louis! Louis! You know what? Let me inside the manor. See if there's people to talk to before I go out. What are we to do? How about you, my lord? Sniff, sob, I'm sorry, I can't. I mean, seriously, yes, I can't either. Game. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Hochschafant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles in courage, with conviction. So we might face them as knights. I mean, I'm not a knight, except the dark knight side of me, but I'm not that dark knight right now. Okay. You must press on with our mission. Tataru, play return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let's go and speak with Sir Aramek. Yeah, I will slaughter his name. I worry for his well-being. Mentally and physically, and also I might hit him. Just out of anger for what stupidity he did, and also what he did. Actually, to be fair, he's probably beating himself up more than I could ever do anything with it, on that sense. Bye. Heretics wreaked havoc, great in the Foundation and wards inevitable. The weak and powerless are made to suffer most of all. Azu Dragoon set, which nobody recognizes me except when needed, that I'm Azu. Curse those bloody horse sons and piss on their swiveling round table. Triamic.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. The wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
I mean, they do, just takes longer than others.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge.
Little birdie.
But yes, you have
Cat.
the right of it.
Bird cat. That doesn't know when to, you know, mind her own fucking business.
The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained.
Actually, only one of them.
Their one mistake was to show mercy. For from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
I mean, their main mistake was doing this in the first place.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins?
He shouldn't have to.
Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
They also shouldn't.
What do you mean?
The circle of life, circle has to stop.
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well?
I am not my father's keeper.
Thorin's betrayal of Ratatosker was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe.
Oh, he's dead now, so your point is?
Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice.
That sounds like a they problem, though.
This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
Lies.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people.
I mean, it's work. I'm being sarcastic.
You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
No, they don't. They're not proud. They just don't have a choice.
And what would you say to them?
Basically, you're saying this, that they're proud, because you're not the one that has to go out there and actually physically fight them.
What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught?
I mean, there's a point by which you can say enough is enough. There's no more dying that needs to be done.
Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well.
Let me...
Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
By destroying the entire fucking world!
And bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You move with that sword pretty quick, damn. Shut up, you. I'm murdering you soon. I'll let it hurt my sweetie. Those I have claimed as my own, whether in my harem or not. Like a cat, I don't let them hurt things that are my own.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Or the future, or both.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past.
No. You stood up for what you believed in. It was misguided, and at the wrong time. But you stood up for what you believed in. And that counts for something.
An exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction, and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
I mean, all of us have our low points. 90% of mine happen on stream when I forget what I was gonna say.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
Asians.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
I mean, not really, but I mean, for you.
Aye, the manner in which Ser Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
They became primals.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
Primal weapons! Literally!
7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
I mean... duh.
Unbelievable.
I wonder who gave him the idea.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful.
Bitch, they were groveling before me until they decided to bitch out and leave.
We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
You don't have to say that, I was gonna do it anyways, but... it's now always gonna be that red color. Mistress Ciarfox, Master Alphino, I, Emmerich, Lord of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Woo! And our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he's perpetrated. No more. Bitch, and I'm gonna say this. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Harshafon. Don't you dare say anything to me about stopping it. Yes, yes, of course. You two were close, I know. Much has changed since those orders first founding, but our duty is to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heaven's Ward are guilty of crimes of summoning, then Ishnai and I will stop them. Also take his heart. Would you would that I could convince you to would I could join you in the pursuit. Alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there's been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stabilizing the counterbalance to the high house's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins will have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is much more fraught with peril without it. Yet, walk it we must, for the unity is more important to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark this cessation of Dravonian hostilities, far from it. We have greater need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Elmeric. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. For the Horde! I mean, wrong game. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. You can come along, sweetie! Ishnai, Master Alphino, pray, attend me outside. Very well, with me, Ishnai. I believe we have much to discuss. Oh, nah. Get me out of the room. Say you want a revolution. Do you hear the people sing? Oh, sorry. Are you doing that work? They beheaded. What does this L mean? Here's to have something to say. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off the chance the airship might pass by. Sure enough, Lady Alette informed me that it has been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu, it's not easy to access from Camp Cloudtop. House Hillenair is yet to establish a foothold. We need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. Oh, hey, Sid, how are you? I think we both know the perfect candidate. Ishnai, let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I'll take my leave for now. There are other matters that require my attention. Will you allow me in to see? Oh, no. It's good to see. What do you got? Both, but Master Garland would be willing to deliver us into Vanu territory. I say we go ask him first. I mean... Oh, right, we're going to the sky. Aesthetic Fox, how are you? Hold me now, let it be. What you watching? We're playing. Okay. Hi, Sid! Wanna have some fun? You wanna piss off a theocracy? Take down everything? Ah, the Dastardly Duo. What mischief have you been getting up to lately? Well, I know besides killing, you know, an angry great worm, taking down the theocracy, destroying governments, you know. Losing a friend. You heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Have you heard of Lila? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. Oh, really? From what he told Ishnai, the Astians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. If he had spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As we need another reason to pursue him. I mean, I have one, and any of the others don't matter. I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. I mean, I haven't been fully baked. One last thing before he departs. Into the fire? Is it? In that case, I should inform Taru of our plans. Pray go ahead to the airship landing. I will join you anon. Actually, what I'm gonna do. Be a crazy little, you know, shallow person. As I am. Make sure that I can keep the necklace thing working. Where is it? Would show you desert you. The rain can't hurt me now. I was lost. Airship. Airship. At last. I heard about your man, Hashafant. Sorry for your loss, Ishnai. I mean, yes, he was my man. Okay. Good to see you again, Ishnai. A pleasure to have you aboard the Enterprise again. Good, because there'll be some fucking murdering done. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as certain... Forgive my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We have no news of the missing Scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Real are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue the discussion aboard the Enterprise. I know, right? Like the flowers. Into the blue. Blue yonder, yawn. Hello there, madam. Do note ferry back and forth once the chief charts. Waiting for you. Shall we get going? Yes.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted.
Fun. Do I have to make nice with bird people? Probably.
In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
A primal? Are they going to summon another primal too? I swear this music reminds me of, like, Harvest Moon, Wild Parade? One I really played a lot when I was... Sorry, I had to do that. Enterprise is ready to slide in moments. Come and ring a foul if you can't hit anything. Stay in touch with your Trinable Knight friends. Don't worry. We'll keep the Enterprise here for now, but if you need to head back to Arshgard, you can use this standard signal for the airships. Don't worry, we charted a route safe enough for others to fly unless the Primal show up. What are the odds of that? Ah, not at all, especially since I'm a Primal hunter. Here, Cloud Top. Camp Cloud looks rather far. Ahem. Be on your guard, Ishnai. The Vanu can be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Right there, next to you. Can't you see them? According to Solissa here, I doubt she will come with us. We should begin searching the islands in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I'd rather avoid needless bloodshed. But I need the Heavens Ward bodies to build my throne on. Using both their bones, you know. Sinew, and all this other stuff. Skull Throne, or whatever, how it goes. Gods, look at them. So many islands, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He's out there, Ishnai. We will find him. Or after the Primal shows up. I'm betting sooner than later, also. Maybe oh, look out. Fuck is over there. The fuck is the shiny thing going around there? Is that a... I guess something to... An aetherite that's kind of more cool looking. So why did we have to land? We could still fly around and do a lookout, can't we? It's not like it's... Or we could use one of those small flyy ships. Maneuver around, look around, you know. Scout using a small ship. Perhaps this effort was doomed to failure. Shut up! Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked by, but by whom? Oh. Garleans. Over there! You sure? Imperial troops? Iscardians, seize them! They'll know where the Archbishop is. Oh. The enemy of my enemy. Well, I don't know, the enemy of my enemy still hates my enemy. And me. We're talking about the gnats, by the way. Lord Van Harris? Who? 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 I'm sorry, it sounds like somebody I don't care about learning their name.
Kaliak, protect me!
And the fact that, since I've been playing through this pretty quickly and I don't recognize your name, the Hydrus or whatever, that absolutely means that you aren't worth enough to keep my attention. Or maybe he is, and I just don't know it yet. Who knows? Oh. Oh, you need a ship to do this shit with. Okay, cool. Leave the bird back. Thank you. Pay attention to me, bitches. Oh, Medicus. Come here. Motherfucker. Leave him the fuck alone. Netherlands. Hi, sweetie. 59! Woo! Netherling Saint Lon Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lon Vanu knows not what the wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude when gratitude is due. Hospitality visit. Vanu owes you much and more, Netherlings. As saviors, as healers, Zundu welcome you. To the village we go, to the north. Come, come. We won't make you do a bunch of busy work at all. Oh, also, good that we came across the answer of what we were looking for. So the Garleans are searching for the Archbishop and believe that Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lone Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit the village. No. Cat. Shiny, 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 shiny. What? Touching? That Aether Crystal looks fucking awesome. All beasts once that kind of cool thing? I don't remember. Like a party! Run past you, just make sure I attune, because knowing me, me forget? Never. I want to believe that Lone Vanu is sincere in his intention. Nevertheless, keep your eyes open. Plucking feathers. Cool. Okay. Like Bria's guides leads to rest. Come lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lone Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Oke Zonu. A far warmer welcome than one you received from the Vundu, I think. I might have murdered them. Ah, Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. What unseen lightning begets such thunderous reports? There you are. Did you see it? That damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? No, not that. He's wounded. Delicious islands. The most nutritious by the 12s. Did he just eat that island? Yes. Yes, he did. Oh, insatiable white, oh, devourer of worlds. Why must you torment us? Okay, Devil Joe. Lone Vanu wastes no more words with his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come break words with Chief Zundu. Running. If the Netherlings ever need a succor, I drive away beasts with blows furious as a summer squall. Yeah, but how about a winter squall, or a very depressed squall who can't find Renoa? Netherlings come at perfect time. Watch young Vanu dance, thunderously soaring as Sandwa. Is this Polynesian, like, kind of thing? Like, guess New Zealand tribal? I don't know. Zunu calls rich soil summer rains. No. Crap! I do hear Gana Vanu is the dance master of Oke Zundu, ensuring that all the tribes vibrant dance. Just as falling sediment piles upon the great mountain, mastery of dance requires practice over many moons. Vanu must move arms with grace of leaf, with flutters and gentle breeze, and pound feet with ferocity of rolling thunder. Look upon them, Netherling, and know the prowess of the Oke Zunu. do. Gona Vanu feels Netherling's urge to dance rise like welling rain cloud. Very well, Netherling may dance the dance of her people. Just forget Vanu younglings if they burst into gales of laughter. I'm good. This is okay, Vanu. Zundu, which means the village of Zundu tribe in the Vanu tongue. Gonna Vandu knows Netherling's tribe's name, but village is sure is glorious. I mean, I travel all over, so... tribe of Zundu prefers to be relaxed like still clouds of summer day, unlike the Vundu tribe, who thrives in storms of chaos and violence. Does Netherlings speak with Sun Vandu? Like cloud abundant with cleansing rain. Sun Vanu's knowledge washes away any questions you have about the Zundu tribe. Feast your eyes, Netherlings. Flowers beauteous as the sunset after spring rain. None in Oke's Zundu can claim to raise one as splendid. Those things, they're kind of pretty, yes. Or we're talking about that, which, that's not a flower. Sell it. Sell it! Fix it! Pop it. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Son Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Can I have your headdress? No, I'm joking, that's not particularly my look. Netherlings delivered Lone Vanu from claws of steel shoved fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr words and brings you here with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sunu, Chief Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sunu. I am Alphino Louvier, and these are my companions. It's like Ciarfox and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the cloud of seas. Ah, like to the sea steel contraption from which you saved Vanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though it's not the enemy we're looking for at present. The men we seek wear armors of purest white and are led by an old man in white robes. Wait. Lone Vanu here tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As the sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Sundu scouts can testify for words of Lonu Vanu. Aye, winds carry a purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Aslia. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sunu, what exactly is Aslia? Beware, Netherlings, for the blackest cloud portends the greatest danger. Look not into the heart of the tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours islands where the key is kept. Deep within the bowels of the mighty Bids market lies. Beyond reach of the foolhardy. And beyond ours. Well, guess we're cutting open a whale, y'all! Let's go! Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lo Vanu, for as the stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vanu bodes ill for all Vanu. Devourer of Worlds. Oh, look! Devil Joe. With every dawn, fewer and fewer remain. So great is the white's hunger. As sapling bask in the warmth of the sun, so too many may Netherlings partake of our hospitality. Shivshanu is the leader of the Zundu, wise and strong. Netherlings shows proper respect, and he will treat you with the gentleness of an autumn breeze. I know you're from the south, but autumn also tends to be, you know, hurricanes. I'm not hurricane. Well, actually, kind of hurricane season, but more tornado season. So I don't know where the calmness comes from that one. Do we not just leave the key to the forbidden land on the earth-eating? Leave the key to the forbidden land in the island-eating whale's belly? I mean, I could think of worse place to keep it. No, thought not. I mean, where's the fun in that, Sid? Alphino has a particular, which can only mean one thing. I have to do everything, right? So, congrats, Super Earth Command. Much as I'd like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Or we could let them do that and then kill them immediately afterward when they're weak. Right, how we go about it, another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be as it that may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin to learn more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village and regroup and share our findings anon. I mean, we're just gonna use the ship that Sid was trying to fix, right? I mean, my Dragoon's 59 and my Astrologian is 59. I finished the vault recently. I'm not going to say anything more so I don't reveal the story. Teamed up with Iceheart. Okay, yeah, I am a bit ahead of me. I would say a bit. If Netherlings seek to knowledge of the White, then speak to Kunu Valley, the foremost of Talekeepers, but neglect not to present himself with full humility and respect. As the sun yields to the moon and the moon to the sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Valley with bow. Of course, of course, of course. Proper respect must be given. Once I figure out where they are. The quantity of crystals needed to sustain Bismarck would exceed that consumed of Leviathan. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunu Valley and begins to hear tales? Not one who deserves aught that much she knows. Zephyr winds at your back and the sunshine warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the cloud sea, the White is the one among many newborn. He swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, they turn upon him and render his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence it come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he raises up the isles of earth and guides these people into this cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgotten. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger is that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunu Valley knows no tale like this. Personally, I've seen enough of that flying feathered whale already. I mean, if it's gonna make me do it in multiple times, we'll probably see it multiple different times. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds, the floating islands, were gifts from the Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he have taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh. But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn anything of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of sky fishing. I mean, that sounds cool. Sky fishing, my gods. Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you. Please, no. There's probably enough of that on Rule 34. But what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven by by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is we tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of the Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw the Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use the dragon killers to fire the grapple nets onto the beast's hide, then reel it in close, enabling our resident Econ Slayer to engage it directly. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Ishnai fail to subdue the creature, she most certainly will be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I mean, time limit. Oh, she won't fail. If anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't trust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to me joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. I'll go get the party hats. Right then. It seems the boy and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trips. Well, the two of you need to find me some bait. Not just any island. Mind. I want a mouthful at most. Ooh! Which island will be our sacrifice? This wheel of choices! I don't know. Islands! Wheel of islands! A bad joke. Oh, you heard Sid, we need an island to bait the hook. By way of first step, I suppose we speak to Chief Sunu. If the Zundu are as concerned with the Bismarck's behavior as they've given us to believe, they may be well supported of our efforts to slay him. Boys and I can handle most of the preparations, but you'll need to secure us a suitable island. Let me know when it's done. We can but ask, and you're gonna wait for me to ask, right? The Tramontine is upon us. The White Feast and the Vindu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sunu. This creature which torments you is not the deity who raised the floating islands and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vindu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet, it need not be this way, Chief Sunu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain they do struggle. Yet, who is the Sunu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tromoten can turn into a Ponet. Very well, Netherlands. When you're ready, tell Zindu scouts what manner of island you require, and they will guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sundu. On that, you have my word. Come, Ishnai, let's see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Well, being that he only had a minute. Knowing Sid, he's already finished. Sid, be already finished. Running, running. I forgot how long it was between a few of these things. I was expecting to at least get Knights of the Round before this. Running, running. Tridey? You don't see me, you don't see me, you see me, you see me, you see me, you see me, and you still don't see me, please! Go back to pretending you don't see me. Good flying horned creature thing. Are we ready to go sky fishing for a primal? My, that took hardly any time at all. Ironworks engineers are not to disappoint. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers in any mission, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed the spare and every leak forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then, all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Yes, I am a poor bugger. God forbid. Ishnai, let Wedge know when your party is ready to assemble. We'll depart for the island once you're ready to assemble your party. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I like it one bit, but I can't help but get excited all the same. I know. So tell me, Ishnai, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yes, I'm ready to hunt Moby Dick. I will Ahab this way. After you then, Ishnai, all aboard! Can't decide if I want to do. I mean... I'm not required to do it as a hero. I mean, as a dragoon, I don't think that it has any story. I mean, I'm stupid. Also isn't as easy as... You're debating aloud about this, aren't you? Yes, I don't want to be dicks to other people because I don't know how to play the... section. Wait time is 12 minutes. Fuck! I guess that answers what... I am sorry. Poor souls. Huh. You're skipping that. baskets. Sorry, I'm concentrating if anybody's gonna say anything. Woo! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Cool! This is elegant technology, isn't it? Pick it up before nobody else does it! Oh god. Fucking heart attacks. Stop eating those calorie... cholesterol clogging. X marks the spot! Bad joke is bad!
Warrior light, beloved
Yes, I
Eidolon, all made.
Sorry, I'm going into a tunnel. You're losing me.
Darkness, like to none known.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Hark. Receiver, blessing, small.
Before anybody else does. Bitchin'.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Hi, Larxene. How are you doing?
How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
I mean, I've been there for a while.
She has what we seek?
If I chuck it off the side of the...
That she does. The key to Azizla, and the secrets of Alag.
How does it make a coin sound when it's hitting the ground? Like, it's not even like a...
regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Don't worry, dear Pope. I do love destroying religions. Especially,
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Sure. Tick tock, tick tock. Gun. I summon gun. Okay, not really gun, but... Is there nobody else on that ship here to help me? Or are they all cowering in fucking fear? Good timing. I thought you were... Wrong timing! Sid! Me, murder, 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 murder! Murder! Murder!
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
I'll be there to, if anything goes wrong, to help you. But I mean, I'm not gonna be here to, help you if it's anything else but the Bismarck. Space station. Also fucking badass looking. How'd they hide that there? Especially with the stars in the sky. It was elegant technology. So, what's your excuse now and why you weren't here? Don't know Alphino has been studying Magitech technology. He was such a... I didn't know that Alphino has been studying Magitech technology. He was a godsend during the fight, the way he helped me tend to the engines. Yeah, I was hoping. I'm just glad we're still here to tell the tale. I hate all of you. Okay, not really. In retrospect, we probably should have seen that I mean! Still, you fought well, Ishnai. Better than that, in fact. Chin up, eh? Forgive me, Ishnai. Had I known what was happening, I mayhap could have done something to stop them. Whatever. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard not of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop beholds the very thing we sought to keep from him. Yes, We know all is lost, for yet we yet live and know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. I know you're eager to get after Heaven's ward, but consider we have put the old girl through. I think she's due to tender loving care. Now, where did I put my hammer? Oh, percussive maintenance? Yeah. Percussive care. The force generated by the beam was enough to displace the ship. After comparing the data stored within our fore and aft gyroscopes, cut a long story short, I think I've almost determined its heading. As expected, they flew off in the direction that beam was pointing. Bastards. I know! Good way that, we know where they're going. Dude, why are these people having these fucking wind-ups with them at a time like this? Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal and preventing the Vanu's lands from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu at least shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go inform Chief Sunu of our victory. Sin and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Yeah, a moment. The moment that takes between me, teleporting. Oh, at least we go with you now.
Wait, something is amiss.
Garleans?
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Cool!
Reveal yourselves at once!
Oh, you can heal. Heal. Here. Try it, and I burn you. I don't use burning. I use the power of Celestial to, like... Well, technically, the stars is burning. Plasma, I mean...
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I don't know, sir. Who do you think I am?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Hi.
Just as Wire observed. The Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
You're creepy looking.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
If I say no, will that get me out of any trouble that will be happening? If not, I'll say fucking yes.
The famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well.
Look, I have somebody else I need to murder right now. I don't give a damn about you.
The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I don't give a damn. I want to murder somebody.
You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Have you found any more to make, like, more chins that you have?
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last.
Take another step closer.
Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Oh. Murder? Really?
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Bitchin'.
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Squee! Hi.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
How could you not notice something this big? Just a generalized statement. I know that there's big, you know, islands around here. But I bet they can't exactly move quietly.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
I mean, okay. And? Doesn't move quietly either.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Because I need another white-haired person to beat the shit out of? I don't know. Speak. Oh, the armor? I had sent it here as a precautionary measure. You're not sharing things with me, are you? Until I had to pry them from you. Never in my wildest dream did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varus von Glavas, in the flesh. I mean, I'm not surprised. I would have reached there eventually. I assume the commander of the company must be the goddess whom the Cintron spoke of. Forgive me, it is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. Play! Return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I've yet to apprise Chief Su of all that has occurred. Once I have, we'll rejoin you at the airship. If you're for our safety, may I direct your attention to the Magisec armor nearby and its exceedingly capable pilot. I want to point to you that big ship that's bigger than that, whatever the thing is, and ask again, do you think that I should trust whether you can get through it? See if the... A sapling. Okay. Like that small, tiny ship totally snuck up on us. Didn't even see it coming. Probably the quietest thing that's ever existed. Oh, thanks, Fox. We had friends, and I bet you didn't see them. Saw a fire on the village. Are you alright? Yeah, did you not see the huge fucking ship? Buggerby, see this at the... Yeah, I know! Imperial battleship! It wasn't a moon! Thanks to 12, you're alive. Ishnai, when the battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphino. What the seven hell was happening out there? I mean, you got the gist of it just before being shot. First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow. Now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The keeper of the seventh bloody gate? You rang. No one's so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that Zendu was overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sanu sends his warmest regards, Ishnai. There's much talk of the westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem that the Zendu were taken entirely unaware and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense there's no more fear from the Empire for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Oka Zendu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varus was only interested in reaching as Lizla. Speaking of which, if you're ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Murder! 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 What will we find at the end of the road? Dead bodies, because I will put them there. Then Ishnai, I've worked out which way they're headed. Wherever you're ready, we'll set course. All patched up. Well, what are we waiting for? Me to talk to all of y'all, because, you know, this is a group effort. Good that it can somehow fit on that ship and not... I just stop. Stop, warrior head woman. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light by the key. If Laz is in that direction, we'll find it. This is so late. May have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Wait, wasn't that the one that he was brought to work on? I mean, but we also have a new pet. Mecha pet with us. So, when are you going to tell me you're Garlean?
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Oh wait, now you are. Okay. Say, I had a feeling with the fact how she had her head covered.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Cool.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Oh, the bitch that kept on, going on and on about how much she loved Baelsar, and I was like, yeah, you can have him.
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
Oh, so you aren't the bitch that I'm sorry, I just realized I killed your sister. I'm sorry.
Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
I killed your sister.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him. But I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
Yes, he does have that type. God.
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Okay, good that you're not mad at me for killing your sister. Repeatedly every day to get the dailies.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Azizlar.
Hold on, everyone!
To what? You don't even have seats here, it doesn't feel like.
Look! I think that's it.
You sure? Positive? Does it look elegant enough for you? What Kingdom Hearts 1 final boss is this shit? I mean, it's awesome looking.
Is that... Alagon? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Nothing important. Except the engine.
Some sort of barrier.
Oh no! You have to break it? You have to break it. God damn it.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I noticed.
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
I don't have time for that.
God damn it all! Why do the Alagans always have to make everything so bloody
I don't know, game developers. Why do we have to continuously go back and forth, go back and forth, go back and forth, and, you know, draw this shit out? Goddamn blue balling me here. I need murder, and I need it of a specific person. Wonder, does she have a name? Lucy. I don't know. Good. Thinking of all the repairs we'd have to make gives me a bleeding headache. What could be out there that would warrant the personal attention of the Emperor himself? Since piloting under pressure was a marvel to behold, and I may never have the opportunity to do so again. And may I have I can understand that. We barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you walk away from is, they say, I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why Vanu called it a key. That dried was. Every day I spend in the sky feels like I spend a week on the ground. Alright, we are at... Yeah, I'm gonna be a good girl. We'll end it here. Find somebody to raid. Okay. Alright, y'all. This was Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. We'll see if I have enough strength to not stream on Tuesday if I don't have anything like the Black Belt test. I need to find that date. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're talking about, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. All right, let's go.